Welcome to the Phat Games podcast. I'm Blair and I'm here alone today. That's because this is a very special episode where, I'm doing a review of Kinsoul Studio's upcoming game, Undermine. Background's getting rid of it. Oh well. Undermine is not out yet. It is going to be on Kickstarter on November 14th. And you may remember Kinsoul Studio. They joined us on the podcast last year. I had the pleasure of meeting up with one of them at Play NYC this year. We chat. It was Jordan. He's the guy from Halifax. You may recall from last year. And we chatted for a bit, and Matt shipped me a prototype copy of their game, and this past week I was able to sit down with it and play it. Now, Undermine is a game for 2 to 6 players. The object of the game is basically to strip mine an asteroid before it collapses in on itself. And basically you go around a hexagonal board, which is set up at random. The Kinsoul Studio guys are going to provide certain templates you can use if you don't want to set it up at random. And then you basically go around and you can mine the resources of it. And then after a certain period of time, after you detonate bomb tiles, and that is done by basically digging around them and mining whatever's around them. Once 3 of them blow up, the asteroid starts to cave in on itself. And then there's certain rules where before each player goes, you remove a certain number of tiles from the board until there's basically nothing left. And then when that starts happening, you have to get back to your extraction point and escape. Or if you get trapped in the magma inside the asteroid, for whatever reason, there's magma inside these asteroids. You have to pay a fee. You lose $10 at the end of the game off of the amount of money that you've effectively gained from strip mining the asteroid. It's a game where you can go around and screw the other players. So you can like push them over and make them drop some of their items in their bag and stuff. And the idea there is that, it's competitive, and it's not just you're not just trying to run around the asteroid and mine everything, but you can also screw over your teammates. I found it really fun. I only played with 2 players, so I suspect it's a lot more fun with 3 to 6, because with 6 I suspect the mayhem gets really crazy. I unfortunately didn't have time to organize a larger game for this review, but I strongly recommend that you support them on Kickstarter, and when this game is available, to buy it. What's going on with the Phat Games podcast? The Phat Games podcast is not dead. Gary and I are actually going to be recording another episode next weekend. We're going to be talking about Play NYC and MagFest once again, because we're getting close to that. The good news, Kids of Karendow will be at MagFest this year. So stop by and see us, but there'll be more to talk about on the next podcast. This is just a really short episode, so be sure to check out Kinsoul Studio's Kickstarter. I will put the link in the description below. Be sure to support Undermine and buy this game. Thanks, guys, and talk to you next time.